Hello angels, welcome back to another video. So we're going to be making another candle. Unfortunately, this candle did not turn out that great, mainly because of the pigment that I use, and I didn't let it sit and dry because it was sitting there for like hours. I thought it was hours because I took a nap, woke up, I was like, oh, it I feel like if it's dry, but it was not. So the mold I got from Etsy's years ago. I now have a small business where I'm selling all of my used silicone molds. So if you're interested in anything, I'll leave a link for my website down below so you guys can check out any of the molds. Some of them are new, some of them are used. This one is used, so that's why I decided to just reuse it to try to make a candle. I think I have two of these molds, two different designers. Definitely need to find the other one and put it on my website. These molds, you can use it to make anything, not just for resin pieces or candle pieces. They're silicone, so you can reuse it as much time as you want. Make whatever you want, and it's going to turn out great. It's silicone. You can wash it and just keep on reusing it. So I'm not going to be making a candle from scratch. I'm just going to be melting down a candle, adding some pigment, some scent, and then calling it a day. I never make my candles from scratch, honestly. But tomatoes, tomatoes. All of these, the candle that I'm going to melt down, that I'm going to show you guys in a second, it's unscented, which is right here. I got this probably, I think from Amazon or what? No, Amazon or the Dollar General. So I put my wick into the purse mold. This is how it's looking, and show you guys the process. I mean, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. This is how it's looking. It came with this little two things, 3D printed things around it. I think just to keep the shape, because when you're pouring down anything in there, you can actually lose the shape of it. So pretty genius. I love it. So I'm melting down my big candle. I'm gonna add on in there a little bit of this stuff, which I end up not adding on there enough. So I had to like redo this like 2 or 3 times. I'm eating some cookies and I made some banana bread just to keep me company while doing this process. It really wasn't long, but when you make mistakes, it can be very, very long and tedious. So I just had to wait for the candle to fully melt. Just gonna give you guys a little time capsule of the candle melting. Looking good already. Oh, the little bubbles popping out. Perfect, perfect. I don't know why I'm playing with the candle right there, but okay. It's still melted. I honestly did not time it to see how long it took for it to be fully melt, but it really wasn't that long, honestly. It really wasn't that long. Honestly. Honestly, mates. So silly. Kind of look weird like that. Oh, I forgot. So the mistakes that I made. First thing was with the pigment that I used. I used the normal pigment that I use when I'm making resin pieces. It just turned out super gray. Not super gray. It turned out very gray and like white around the edges. So definitely should have used candle coloring, which I definitely have some here. But the thing is that it comes in bright colors. The ones that I have red and I have yellow. And I thought that it would have looked that great for the purse. So that's why I was like, maybe it's really not that such a good idea to. It didn't quite make any sense. Because remember, I did the bunny with, I think, like a bright yellow, even though we weren't able to see what it looks like when it's dry. But I'm just guessing to myself that it actually would not be turning out great. So, yeah. Using some pigments after the candle fully melt, mixing it in. add a little bit of the vanilla scent, and then we're just going to pour it down into the mold and then let it sit and let it cure for a few hours. To make sure, if you are uncertain about how much either candle you're going to need, how much resin you're going to need, just pour a little water into the mold that you have and then just dump the water into a container, and you're going to see it. You can measure it. You can eyeball it to see the exact amount of liquid you need to use in order to fill up a silicone mold. Why I did not do this for this when I actually washed the mold like a day before so you could dry, I don't know. I thought that after 3 years of making candles, it would just come to me naturally, but I'm realizing like I missed several steps. And at the bottom on my floor is all of the molds that I'm going to be selling on my website. They're goddess molds, trays, like I have everything, because remember I did have a resin business, so I was making like every piece of resin pieces. And a couple of these molds I probably have like two of each, 4 of each, like a lot of them, because I needed to put out like a lot of orders, so I bought like several of them. The pigment is absolutely beautiful, that's why I wanted to use it, but unfortunately it wasn't that visible when doing a candle, and I thought that this would be a perfect amount to fill it up. Looking at it, this makes no sense, definitely needed some more, but just look at it shimmering. Oh, it looks so gorgeous, so pretty, and the color is just so vibrant. Look at that, an absolute mess. Obviously I would need more, so this is how it's looking. I tried to fill it all the way up. It was not all the way up. But I was like, you know what?
Alright,
Just let
let's
it be.
see how this candle turned out.
I don't think
I
I've ever
definitely
used
needed
this
to
mold
pour a little
before.
bit more on there, but
I could be
after
wrong.
3 times of
I don't
pouring
really
this
post
thing,
videos
trying to
on
get
every
the
single
correct
project that I made
amount
with these molds.
and still failing.
So I'm thinking to myself, I probably
It's more
used
so
this
like
before.
tomatoes
Probably not even
at this point.
and probably did not sound that great, so I just never used the mold again.
The aim is on
Tomatoes.
This mold is definitely going to need to be washed. Alright. Let me see if I can flip this over and then pop it out. I don't like the color, it looks very, very gray. So instead of using the pigment, definitely you should have used the candle pigment that I have. But they're very vibrant colors. So I wanted something black. A little orange bag would not be so bad right now.
Well. Don't know whose fault it is. Pretty sure it's mine. This was not dry properly. It's very oily. It is a complete mess. Look at the inside of the mold. You guys see it? Flip it upside down. Oh. It's just very messy. I should have just waited overnight before I took it out, but tomatoes. I can't redo it. Well, I'm pretty sure I can remelt it and like put everything together, but yeah. This is how it looks. I think that's from Oliver Fragrance. Doesn't look that bad, but it's not that good either. Let's see.
already. It's burning pretty good. Obviously I need to put something at the bottom of this. I'm thinking about probably making a little tray. This is so pretty. I wish it was like this vibrant and this glittery, but you know, tomatoes. Well, that's that for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Toodaloo. On 3, 1, 2, 3.